Okay, let's give you guys some practice. So now I'm going to give you some random graphs. Your job is to tell me if it's an even function or if it's an odd, or it could be neither. Okay, so given this graph here, so you can't here you can't you can't do it algebraically. So to decide here, you would look at this graph here, this line here, and then basically reflect it along the y-axis. Reflect it to see if the reflection is the same as the original. And when it comes to deciding if it's an odd function, you could do this transformation and then do this transformation to see if the two are the same. But rather than doing that, just it's quite hard to do. But when it comes to doing it graphically, try and visualize you rotating this 180 degrees. Okay, so rotating it 180 degrees is the same as you executing this. Well, is the same as you doing this. Okay, so when you come to this to decide if it's an odd function, rather than doing this, try to rotate it 180. I know it's quite hard to do, but you just got to use your imagination. Okay, so the first graph will be this one. Press pause and have a go. So yeah, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so this one here, if you were to reflect it along the y equals along the y-axis, it would look something like this. So there, you applying this transformation will give you this line here, and you can see that this line here is not the same as the original line, which is this. So we know it's not an even it's not an even function. So now yes, we could try and reflect it along here, and then do this thing here where you reflect it along the x-axis. So hang on. So doing this transformation will give you this. Okay. Now if you were to execute this transformation, it will look something like this. It's basically a reflection along this line here. So it would look something like this. Okay. So the other one, this one here, would give you this line here. So you can see that this line here is different from this line here. They're not equal. They're not the same. But another way of doing it is to rotate it 180. So yes, it's quite hard to rotate this 180. Well, it's hard to do it. So I would just look at this triangle here. Hang on. There's a triangle inside here. I would rotate this triangle. So at the moment we've got this triangle here, the small one, and you just got to develop your own technique. This is my technique. So I would rotate this triangle here. So rotating it 180. So this is the short side here, the long side here. So rotating it 90 would be short side here, long side here. So it would look something like this. Okay, so you rotating at 90 would be something like this. Okay, so short side here, long side here. Let's rotate it another 90. So this at the moment, short, long. If you rotate it another 90, so long side would be here, short side would be here. And again, this is you got to develop your own technique here. So yes, I am rotating the triangle inside here. But it's just a technique here. You see, so us rotating it 180 would give us this line here. Now this line does not equal the original line. So therefore this function is not even, it's not odd, therefore it's neither. Okay?